Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be opening my second Marvel Superheroes collector box, and yes, see what I get. Like usual, any card over $2 will show up on screen. Hopefully we'll be able to get one of the classic comic cards. I was able to get one in the last one, and I know it is possible to not get a classic comic. And then obviously it would be really cool if I could get one of the really cool Mind Stones, the Infinity Gauntlet variant, or the Cosmic Galaxy foil, the Cosmic foil one. So that'd be cool. But it is super hard to get either one of those. So yeah, let's just get into it. And the last video that I did a play booster box that ended up being very good because it had a Mind Stone and a lot of other good cards in it. So how do I want to do this? I'll just mix these up. Oh my god, our scene card. Every box has a scene, common or uncommon, and foil, so that's cool. Then we got Borderless Mountain. Then we start off with a mythic. We got Doctor Doom in foil. Not a terrible mythic, but not the best either. So then we got a heart-shaped herb in the extended art from the Commander decks. Didn't look up the Commander cards, so not too sure if any of them are really worth it. Then we got Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur. Another extended art. Then we got Ephemerate from the bonus sheet. Pretty cool. Then we got Elytra, Daughter of the Hand, in the logo foil. So that's pretty cool. There are a lot of good cards from the bonus sheet, so hopefully you can get some good ones there and some good ones in foil. You're usually about, you're supposed to get about 3 foils per box, so hopefully they can be good, because my last collector box didn't have any good source material cards, so from the bonus sheet. We got Spider-Man to the rescue from the scene this time. Then we got Planes, foil. Then we got Worlds Within Worlds, so foil rare. We got a mythic. We got Director Nick Fury on the Commander decks. Pretty cool. We got Castle Doom in the extended art. Then we got Primal Vigor. It's not a terrible one, and it is in foil, so that's pretty cool. Doubling your tokens and doubling your counters, so pretty cool. So yeah, that's definitely not a bad one to have in foil. Then we got a foil land, the Gathering Place. All the lands I think in their border list are worth a little bit of something, so I'll put it up top. Then we got another art card. They have started showing off some of the cards from the Hobbit set, and I'll have to say some of the artworks look pretty cool and have some returning mechanics and some new mechanics, because they have Adventures coming back, which most people should know what Adventures are, but it's a card that has usually an instant and a sorcery ability on it, and then you can cast it for that from your hand, and then yeah, and then it goes into exile, and then you'll be able to play the creature side. So we got Forest in the borderless. We got Daredevil, Fearless Fighter from the Jumpstart. Love on the Battlefield from the Commander decks, I think. We got Elytra, Daughter of the Hand, this time in the scene artwork. We got Fiery Emancipation from the source material. Then we got Alien Invasion in the extended art foil. And then they have another mechanic called Storied. I think that's what it's called. And essentially, it's kind of like their historic that was in the Lord of the Rings set, that you have to have 3 legendary creatures, or I guess you can have 3. It's got to be 3 in total, but it doesn't have to be just creatures, but it's legendary creatures or artifacts or sagas. So you could have any of those in a combination of 3. So you just need 3 of any of those, and then you'll have the effect. And it's like the Sitting's Blessing, so it never goes away once you get it. So we got Bullseye, Death Dealer in the scene art. This is the last scene card I needed from the Daredevil scene, because somehow out of all the product I've opened before this and my brother, we somehow had never gotten this one. So now we finally have one, so it can complete that scene. So that's pretty cool. Then we got another mountain in the Borderless. Got Doctor Strange's Surgeon from the Jumpstart. Didn't look up Jumpstart prices either, so I'm not too sure which ones of those are going for much, but another Doctor Strange one isn't terrible, doubling your life game. And then we got Vibranium Strike Gauntlets from the Commander. Then we got the Ruinous Wrecking Crew, Extended Art. Then we got No Mercy. Source material, pretty cool. Then we got Doctor Doom in the logo foil, so definitely a lot better than the normal Doctor Doom, so pretty cool. All these logo cards I think look really good, so that one's definitely not a terrible one to get. There's definitely a lot of cool cards coming out of the Hobbit set. They have some really good reprints that are going to be... There's some that are box topper exclusives, which they have quite a few good reprints in there. They have Orcish Spellmasters, and I think the One Ring's in there, and a few other things I can't quite remember. We got Planes. We got another mythic from the Jumpstart. We got the Vision and Scarlet Witch. Pretty cool. Then we got Currency Converter, Extended Art. Then we got Iron Man, Futurist Paragon from the scene that you can buy. So, pretty cool. There we go. The Horn of Greed. This is the card that I wanted from the bonus sheet because I love the artwork with the text bubbles with Doom saying "Fool, Dr. Doom does as he pleases." So, definitely like the artwork on this card. And then we got Captain America, Wings of Freedom in the logo foil. This is the Captain America that works, I think works better with Captain America's shield than the normal Captain America, because he has it, when he attacks, each other hero you control gets +X until in a turn where X is Captain America's toughness. So with that, the Captain America's shield gives him +0/+8, so giving all your creatures +9/+9 is pretty good. Put it up top because it's the cool version. I guess I'll put Elytra up top too. But yeah. So I feel like he works better with Captain America's shield than I think most of the Captain Americas that we actually have in the set. So I guess he is still Captain America, but I'm talking about the Steve Rogers Captain America. And then there's obviously like the book cover artworks that they have in the Hobbit set that also look really good. I can't remember. I don't think those are collector exclusives, but... And then they have Dwarvish language cards that are exclusive to collector boxes as well, and one of them is Mox Amber, which is a really good card. We got Captain America, Wings of Freedom again, this time in the normal artwork. Got Blasphemous Act from the Commander deck. Absorbing Man, the extended art. Then we got Cyberdrive Awakener. Pretty cool. Then we got Taskmaster, Mercenary Mimic. The extended art. Pretty cool looking card. Then a Hulk art card. But I still haven't pre-ordered any of the Hobbit set because, in my opinion, a lot of the prices online are way too high for a set that's just standard. Because most of the places that I looked for collector boxes had them for $600 or $700, and I think that's just too much for a set that's just coming to standard. So yeah, hopefully I can find some for cheaper and the prices come down. But yeah, got Hitmonkey, pretty cool card that can't be countered, and it has Reach, Vigilance, Death Touch, Hexproof, and Haste. So lots of keywords. We got Killmonger, Ruthless Usurper, and Super Scroll, another card that I think is pretty cool, having a bunch of different abilities for each of the Fantastic Four members. And we got Steel Shaper's Gift, pretty good card for equipment decks. Then we did get a classic comic, not a mythic one, but it is definitely one that I'm not going to complain about, because I've said before that this Daredevil is one of my favorite creatures from the set. So yeah, we got the classic comic Daredevil. I don't think it's worth too much because it is just one of the rare ones, but it's still really cool to see. So definitely not as good as the last one I pulled, which is the Doctor Doom one. So I guess I'll just put it over here in the rare section, but pretty cool. So hopefully the prices will come down some on the Hobbit set so that I can actually buy some, because I was really looking forward to that set, but don't really want to spend that much money. So we got Grim Reaper's Scythe, we got Galvanic Iteration from the Commander decks, and then we got Black Widow, the Intel Expert, that's also from the scene box that you could buy. Then we got Lord of Atlantis, just a Merfolk Lord, and gives Island Walk, so pretty good. Got another mythic. We got The Coming of Galactus in the comic book panel foil. Pretty cool looking. Allows you to create the Galactus token. 3 more packs after this one. Red Hulk from the scene. We got Swamp. Then we got a card that I also really wanted. I got the Jennifer Walters in the logo art, which if you flip over is the Sensational She-Hulk. And that's where the logo is, because like I said before, She-Hulk is one of my favorite characters, so definitely not going to complain about getting this, because definitely a card that I wanted, so definitely take that. Another cool logo card, mythic, to put up top. I'll just flip it over since it is so pretty cool. My brother did pull the classic comic version of Jennifer Walters, and he allowed me to get it so I could display it. So we got Metalwork Colossus in the extended art. Then we got Ultron, the Artificial Malevolence from the big scene. This is the mythic from the main set. Pretty cool. He's definitely a really cool mythic. Haven't pulled him yet, but he's 3 mana for, and has it to where whenever another non-token artifact you control enters, you can pay 2 generic. If you do, create a token that's a copy of it. If that token isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/2 robot villain creature in addition to its other type. So essentially any non-token artifact you have that you cast, you can just spend 2 extra mana to make a 2/2 copy of it that's a creature. So pretty cool. Definitely one of the cool mythics, and definitely really cool artwork. Then we got Captain America First Avenger from the source material. This is the Captain America from the Secret Lair. So finally excited to get somebody besides Black Panther, because we pulled a lot of Black Panthers. So, or at least in between me and my brother, it's like he pulled like 3 Black Panthers. So we got Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan in the logo artwork. So another logo rare. Put over here. I won't cover up the Daredevil, but I'll just put the Daredevil over here, even though he's not a mythic, but it is a really cool version of him, so. And the Baron Strucker from the scene. We got an island. Then we got Armor Wars. Definitely a pretty cool artifact if or pretty cool saga if you are running artifacts with just the first line of text. It's like the rest of it's cool, but this very first one is really good. You may draw a card for each artifact you control. If you do, each opponent draws just a card. So if you have like 12 artifacts out, you draw 12 and your opponents only draw one. So definitely can do a lot of good in artifact decks. We got Scattered Grove from the Commander. Then we got Winter Soldier, Icy Assassin, and the logo art, non-foil. We got Fight to the Death from the bonus sheet in foil. Pretty cool. Put it underneath the Primal Vigor because I know the Primal Vigor is probably better than that. Then we got Arc Reactor in the comic book panel foil. Put it up top. This one might be worth something. I'm not too sure. But it's pretty cool. It has Improvise, so you can tap your artifacts to help pay for it. And then it does enter tapped, but it does tap for 3. So if you have 5 other artifacts out there, you could technically cast it for free. Well, not really free because you got to tap them, but still. Not terrible. One more pack after this one. Got the Thing, Ben Grimm from the scene. And Island. Then we got Thunderbolt's Conspiracy. Pretty cool rare in my opinion that turns your villains into heroes. Got Skybreaker, Sword of something. It's the Sword of the Animus, so pretty cool. Then we got the Scarlet Witch in the logo artwork. Non-foil. Then we got Force of Vigor. This is another pretty good source material card that you could cast for free, so pretty cool. Definitely put that up top. Well, I'm putting all of these up top. But got World War Hulk in the comic book foil. Another pretty cool saga. And this is the last pack. We got Avengers Tower from the scene. Got another forest in the Borderless. Got the Astonishing Spider-Man. Something. Then we got It's Clobbering Time. This artwork's definitely pretty cool looking. I like how blocky it looks. Then we got the Captain America Wings of Freedom. This time in the logo non-foil. We got another foil. We got Seize the Day. You need to get additional combats in foil. Pretty cool. And we got just a rare. We got Secret Invasion in the comic book panel foil. And last time I checked, this Galactus token, it's been a little while since I've checked, but this Galactus token was worth like $15 last time I checked on TCG Player. So if it's still worth a lot, I'll put it up on screen. If not, it's not that big of a deal. It's hard to tell if this box was particularly good. I'm not going to say it was bad because it did have a classic comic book card. No Mind Stone, but wasn't really expecting to get one because they are pretty hard to get. Only had one of the rare lands, which, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. They're just decent lands anyway. Did have quite a few of the logo foils because we did get 2 mythic ones with Doctor Doom and the Jennifer Walters. So that's pretty cool. Then had 3 other foil logos. Got a few decent source material cards, none of the really good ones. Like the Primal Vigor in foil is probably worth a little bit, and then the Force of Vigor is also not bad. And the Captain America, since it's from that. I'm not too sure how much these foils are worth, the other foils I got, but yeah. Then did get this really cool looking Ultron variant, or from the scene, so not too much in the mythic. Like, these mythics are really good, and that Ultron's pretty cool, but and then the Daredevil is just a rare, but still really cool. I love these classic comic book artworks. Even if this one's not worth much, I still love the artwork on it, so yeah. Yeah, I didn't have many of the actual good rares from the set. No Squirrel Girl or anything like that. Like I said, only one of the lands, but yeah. So my next video next week will be my last Marvel Play Booster box. Then I'll talk about some more of the spoilers for the Hobbit set then. And hopefully after that, I'll be able to have a Hobbit video come out once that set releases or gets close to release, as long as the prices come down, because if I don't find collector boxes for less, then I might not even open a collector box, which a little sad about, because I wanted to open one, but I don't like how much they're worth. It's just too much. So yeah, and I guess in that video I'll also talk about the sets that they have revealed for next year, because I kind of forgot about that to talk about in this video. So, but yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. But other than that, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.